guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have been and seen a video before. So this is my Q&A slash get ready with me, slightly dysfunctional. These are some questions that you guys have asked me over on my Instagram account, and I am going to answer them for you whilst creating this natural glam look. So here we go. So I just applied Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Primer. I used the Bobbi Brown under eye cream, which is literally a lifesaver right now. For some reason, like, my eyes got really dry underneath and they just looked horrendous, so that was really good for me, and a tiny bit goes a really long way. Then I'm now just going in with Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani. This is like my go-to at the minute non-drugstore type of foundation. I really like the more natural finish that this has, but it does seem to last as well, which is really good. So now that I've applied that all over, I'm going to use this Becca Cosmetics under eye brightening corrector. This is really good because I was finding that a lot of concealers could still see my like bags underneath when I was really tired, and I just love this. I also put this over, like, if I have any blemishes and spots around my face, just pop this on and it helps take that like red or the darkness away. So I just use a tiny bit on this brush. Sometimes I do apply this with my finger, but I just find sometimes it can go on a little bit too heavy with my finger. And then any little spots, like, there's just a tiny bit of redness there. So for concealer, I'm going to use this NARS pot again with this little concealer brush. Okay, so now to the Q&A questions you guys have sent over on my Instagram story. The first one, which is a pretty easy one, is how old am I? So I am 25. My birthday is the 25th of February 96. I'm 24. Oh my god, I'm adding time on it because I'm nearly 25. I'm 24, 25 next week. Just quickly pop a bit of Laura Mercier concealer as my contour. I don't know, I prefer concealers rather than like a proper contour. I just feel like you get a better blended finish. It doesn't look as muddy. So what star sign am I? I am Pisces. A water sign. I'm not really like overly clued up on star signs, but when I do read my star sign, I think it really does match my personality. So yeah, I'm a Pisces. So currently I'm loving these iconic blusher drops, by the way, guys. I mean, I've had them for a while, but I just started reusing them again, and I'm like, ooh, I like them. Just as like underneath, they're sheer drops, so they're not like overly in your face like, I don't know, some of the cream blushes. But I mean, I'm getting into the cream blushes now, so I feel like this is a good starting point if you're like new to the cream blusher clan like I am. You don't want to be like going straight in with some hardcore big pigments. So these, because they're quite sheer, are lovely, and they give you quite a nice little like glow. And I've seen them recently that people like do this over their nose. And it's cute. What is my favourite foundation? So obviously today I said that I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I really like this one. The other day I did a video on my IGTV and I used, where are you? This L'Oreal 24-hour sugar fresh wear. This is really good, really good, like cheap everyday foundation. I do rate this one. I think it's a winner. And it also doesn't react my skin. I've got very sensitive skin to some foundations, like especially if makeup artist does my foundation. I used to have to actually take my own NARS one in my handbag just in case, as they put it on my skin and I could feel it to start itching. I'll be like, nah, gotta take that off, sorry. Holy shit. You guys, bear with me. My ring light has just destroyed itself. Oh no. Trying to do a video and the builders are making that noise. Oh my god, great, my first Q&A is going amazing. So if I'm just doing a quick makeup look, then I use this Benefit brow gel just on its own if I've had my eyebrows like waxed and tinted. then they're dark enough really, so I can just use that on their own. If I'm actually going somewhere, which if we're going to pretend I am, then this is what I do. So bit of brow gel. Okay, so now I have no builders here, so there is no noise and you should be able to hear me better, and I'm not fighting a tile cutter or whatever it is that they were just using. That was very loud. So back to the questions. This is just a natural colour from a NARS palette, eyeshadow palette that I have, like this. So my next question, have I been watching Bridgerton? If so, did I like it? Yes, I did love Bridgerton. Strange enough, small world, Daphne, the main character, she actually went to my school. We went to the same high school. Her name's Phoebe Denver and she was in the year above me. So that was really crazy. I think it took me a while to get my head around that it wasn't Phoebe and it was Daphne. But no, amazing. She did such an incredible job in that series. I just loved the whole thing. I loved everyone in it. Funny, like, old-fashioned outfits, and I kind of like all that, like, old period stuff. I used to be a bit addicted to Downton Abbey when that was on TV. So yeah, I really loved it. Thought it was really good. Can't wait for the next series. My next question you guys have asked is where I will go on holiday when lockdown has finished. So I would have usually said like South of France or Mykonos because I love them, but it's actually my granddad's 70th this summer and my nan was trying to organise before the whole corona thing to go to a hotel that they like in Turkey, just like a small group of us, just so that he's got some like nice memories for his 70th. So they're pretty hopeful that we might still be able to do that. Obviously we don't know what's going to happen with the world and it just like freaked me out because they're old, but they have both had coronavirus, which was scary. Like my nan was actually in hospital with coronavirus, and she was like really poorly in a big way. They seem pretty confident that they're still going to be able to go, so staying positive and hopefully we will go there and have some happy memories for his birthday. But you know, hopefully that will be my first holiday when we come out of this lockdown. So I'm going to use this Huda Beauty liner. It's a double-ended liner, so you've got like a pencil on this end and you have the liquid on this end, if you guys can see. So there is one flick done. The only thing I would say about this is obviously it does dry quite quickly and I always seem to get it on my eyelashes, so I like to put my mascara on like literally straight after the first eye instead of doing two and waiting for that to dry. So I'll just literally quickly pop this on this eye, just to like smooth it out because I don't want any lumps where the eyeliner has gone. Back again with the Huda Beauty and the mascara, as you can see. They are now both done. Would I ever get another dog? So if you guys already know this, I absolutely love animals. Like I would have my own zoo if I was allowed. Mike, however, likes animals, not like me. He likes them, but like just our two dogs, and he finds most other animals like smelly or whatever. So each to their own, but I absolutely love animals, so I would have like 10 dogs if it was up to me. When I was younger actually, I used to bring like mad animals home all the time. One time I rescued 3 goats and brought them home and my dad nearly had a heart attack. They lived in our front field and I used to have to go and feed them and clean them out every day before high school. But no, I felt like a really good person because they were going to go to a slaughterhouse and I rescued them. So pop some bronzer on. I have currently just switched to this L'Oreal Back to Bronze. Cheapy, but a great one. It just looks really good and a natural finish under some blusher, you know, rather than it all being a bit too heavy and all a bit much. So the next question is, what have I had done to my teeth? So I've actually had braces when I was a kid. When I was a teenager I had like the train track braces, but I had the invisible ones luckily. And they were great. I had really good teeth after that, and then they started to move a little bit, like maybe like a year or two ago. And I've been going to Superior Smiles in Knutsford. The team there are like the nicest people ever. I literally love going there. I'm like really scared of the dentist, and they are so nice, like literally make me feel so at ease. And it's so ridiculous at like 24, nearly 25 that I'm scared of the dentist still, but I just hated it as a kid because I had like bad teeth when I was younger, and I was always having problems, so I just never really liked the dentist. But yeah, back to my teeth now. So I have had composite bonding on a couple of my front teeth here, which is amazing. Like I really rate it, and he is a very good, the dentist is called Albert. He's very good at the shaping of my composite bonding. So basically that's just like tiny little bits of bond that they pop on your teeth. Yeah, it's really good. For my wedding I really wanted my teeth to be absolutely perfect, and I was thinking about having veneers, and they totally steered me away from that because they were like, you've got good teeth, like don't ruin them, you know, you think that's a quick fix, but you can fix it like and have your own teeth. So I am currently just starting my process with them of having my Invisalign, yeah, Invisalign. And I'm actually really excited to try that. I've heard a lot of people absolutely love it. Obviously you just clip the trays in and they change the trays. So I am going to film that whole experience for you guys, as I am intrigued myself to see how they work, considering I have had standard braces when I was younger compared to the Invisalign. So I'm going to use this Cheeky Blondes by MAC. It's got a bit of shimmer in it. Again, it's like a peachier brown. It's not like traditional bronze, overly bronze. So I'm just going to pop that on my cheekbones. Did I know that Mike was going to propose is another question. So yes and no. So obviously I didn't know he was going to propose. He used to like drop little hints and be like about like rings and stuff. Like honestly would freak out. I'd have like nervous sweats and be like, oh, yeah, okay. I wasn't like, yeah, let's get married. It was I don't know, I was kind of like reserved about it all, and yeah, so I didn't know before the holiday. And then on holiday when we were there, so we were on the way to the venue and I was in the back of the Uber with my sister, and Mike was like, I think I was sat in the middle and he was sat next to me, and he was just like looking out the window like a dead person. And I was like, you okay? And he was like, yeah. And he was like really edgy. And we'd actually had an argument that morning before he proposed to me, because he was just so like probably nervous and a bit like on edge, that I was like, what is wrong with you? Why are you being so like edgy? Yeah, and now looking back it's like so funny, because I was like, I remember I was in the shower, it was like in the hotel, and there was a shower curtain, and we'd had like a bit of an argument, and he came in and opened a bit of the shower curtain and was like, you okay? I'm sorry, I don't want to fall out. And I just remember thinking like, close the shower curtain, I don't want to speak to you. I know he was just genuinely nervous because he was gonna propose. Little did I know. Crazy. Oh yeah, also guys, this is Spice by MAC. It's like one of my all-time faves. So I just like outlined my lips. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to use Velvet Teddy. Also, these two are used together a lot, just to kind of fill it out. Does everybody remember when like Kylie Jenner used to wear this and everybody was like obsessed with it? How did me and Mike meet? So me and Mike actually met at my gym, and I literally looked like a sweaty, awful mess. I just got off the spin bike, and he was downstairs in like the cafe area, and I was just so embarrassed. I remember speaking to him thinking I look horrendous, but yeah, onwards and upwards. If he likes me when I look like that, then it was only going to get better, wasn't it? Why did I choose France as our wedding venue? So we both chose France as our wedding venue because basically that is where we went on our first holiday, so that's why we got engaged there, which was just really special that he thought of doing that in front of my family there. And I was convinced that I didn't actually want to get married in France, because I was like, no, let's do it different, let's make it different, let's not do like the same thing, do you know what I mean, and get married there too. So I wouldn't look at any of the French venues. And then it actually came to, like, I had looked honestly everywhere, and what I had in my head, I just, like, every venue I looked at, they were so beautiful, some of the venues, but I was just like, I can't imagine it. And my dad was like, I think you're being too picky, like, you need to get over it. And I'm like, no, I just don't get that, like, wow, I really want to get married there at them. I don't know. I didn't know why, it just didn't feel right. So then I was like, right, let's have a look at south of France, might as well, as we love it so much. So I was like, I'm gonna look. So when I had a look, and I literally fell in love with our venue, I was like, that is what I want. Even though I convinced myself in my head before that I didn't, but yeah, I absolutely, like, was blown away by it. And when we went to see it, it was just even more special in real life, and I was like, wow, yeah, I'm really pleased that we are getting married here. So yeah, first holiday, engaged there, now getting married there too. Why did it take me so long to join YouTube? So basically, I was just really nervous to come onto YouTube. I think because I just presumed that everybody on YouTube was like really professional. So yeah, I just never ended up posting some of the videos, and then when it came round to like doing it this time, I was just like, I think I've got a fear of this, which is so ridiculous, but I was like, I need to just film it. So my first one of the house tour kind of wasn't filming myself, so I felt a little bit more natural, as we'd done a bit of camera work like that before, so it was easier for me to give you guys a tour rather than do this like one-on-one filming to camera. And yeah, now I'm kind of a little bit more used to it. And I've kind of got over the like self-critical thing, which is good. So yeah, I think everyone finds flaws in themselves, don't they? Especially when you watch yourself back on videos, you're like, but yeah, I hope you guys are liking them. Put some highlight in the corners of my eyes, tiny bit under my brow, and then just down the center of my nose there. Okay, now to spray some setting spray. I'm just going to quickly go over my hair with my Dyson Airwrap. I'm absolutely obsessed with the like round head on this. Just helps like smooth out my hair when it's straight and give it like a nice bend. That's a bit more natural than just like overly straightened. So yeah, I do really like my Dyson just to kind of like smooth over my hair. So this is my finished look. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my really dysfunctional get ready with me question and answer. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.